All right. Well, I don't know what's happening. I don't know why I'm live. It's pretty late. And what am I doing on live stream, bro? Oh, I'm actually pretty tired. Yo, EWFTM, what up? Did you get a new logo, bro? Oh, I need some lights in here. I don't know why I'm live, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing. I just am. What up, Kaysen and Carson? I'm just bored. Tired of watching my phone, you know? So I went live. Yo, Team and GT. Extra. What up? Bro, it's like 12 p.m. for me. It's 12 a.m. for me. Over here. I got in when I saw the notification. Thanks for having notifications on, bro. But yeah, the Kenny's right there looking good. I think I'm going to do the other sole of the foot. I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not, but I kind of want to. It's 1:18 a.m. for me right now. So I'm an hour before you. And chatting. I have a question for y'all. Since there's 3 people up in here, and I can't go to bed, what do y'all want me to do on this live stream? What do you want me to do? What should I do? Holy, what up, crew? I'm at the AM. Oh, okay, so we're like the same. Yeah, chat, what do you want to see me do? Sing Everybody by the Backstreet Boys. You know, I would if I wouldn't get copyrighted. I'd love to sing to y'all. I'm sure y'all would love my singing voice. It's beautiful. But it's kind of annoying because you literally get copyrighted off the face of the earth if you even try to sing anything. Sing every day, bro. All right. Do it. I'm not getting copyrighted. What? I'm good on all that. Trust Blue Table of Death. Yeah, I still used it. Even in my most recent video, I still used it. Tell me why. Yeah. Other than singing and stuff that'll get me banned, what should I do? Because I don't really feel like getting banned from streaming right now. That boy is bouncy. There you go. Let's see. What do I... No. Nah. Nah. I'm sleeping on my couch. W. The headpiece on the Javon. It's not the best, but it looks like him at least. I would have preferred a straight face, But you have to admit that it looks like him. To be fair, I completely agree that they could have went for a different expression, but I think it definitely looks like him. You can't even argue. That's just kind of how it is, I think. But yeah. Yo, WHE! Have you gotten the new Randy Ultimate? No, I have not. But I do have this one. And these Randys down there. But no, I don't have the new Ultimate. If I got it, how's the Galaxy Seth? It's great. Probably one of the best Seth figures ever. I'm not even gonna lie. And it's not even an Ultimate. I have all the Ultimates, and I still think that this may not be the number one just because it doesn't come with like a jacket, but you know. I met Giovanni and he smelled nice. Buy it? The Galaxy Seth? Yeah. For sure. That's like, you have to get that, dude. That's like a figure, if you see in the wild, you can't pass up on it. It's great. I'm getting a John Cena 118. 118. Is that any of them? I don't really know. But yeah, I would definitely buy that. If I got the new Randy Ultimate, I'd just torso crack it with this one and switch them. What up, WCC? We do, TMNGT. We do need that attire. It's like a simple attire, but I like it a lot. If I get that 4-pack, the new 4-pack with the IC champions, I'm going to torso crack a Punk. Because if you know what Punk I'm talking about, it's a long-haired. The only reason I'm torso cracking is because it doesn't have the updated tattoos, so I would just change it. The WrestleMania 22, I think. Oh. That's going to Walmart tomorrow. No, Randy and Seth is there. And there's CM Punk figs. That Dom, too. Yeah, that's another reason I'd get it. That Dom is pretty clean. I don't really need another Dom because I literally have the Ultimate, this Elite, and that Elite. But, you know, I'd still love to have it either way. Had zero clue, though, making that. They're making that. It's already out. If you're talking about the IC pack, that's out. That's in stores, hitting stores like now. Maybe I'll find the SummerSlam. I haven't been to any stores in a while. I've just been ordering stuff offline, really. Last figure I got was... I don't actually know. What was the last figure I got? Maybe No, I don't know. I know it shipped in the mail. How cute. What? I just checked. What up, Aftlin? Nikolai, what if there's a Scott Steiner Ultimate? Grab it. I'd personally pass. Not only because, like, it's an Ultimate I don't need, but I also have this, the Elite. So I don't really need it. But if you want it, yeah. I just don't think it's anything special. Like, you can't really use those pieces for anybody else. If you know what I'm saying. If you know what I'm saying. Oh, I have to fix my rug. Alright, there we go. So John Cena, if have. I got 4 up there. Or Undertaker. By the way, what figure do you not have? I mean, there's a lot I don't have. Get the Steiner and clearance for the straight jacket. Or Undertaker. My Undertakers are actually not on the shelf. None of my Undertakers are on the shelf. Because I really need an Ultimate. I got that. Let me turn the light on. That basic right there. That basic right there. I do have an Elite from his last match, though. That guy. The Boneyard match. Elite, but You got the John Cena Ultimate? No, I don't have that. What up, OWS? No, I don't have the new John Cena, though. I do got 3 of these bad boys, though. 3 of them things. And this, which I guess is pretty cool. And this. And these. And this, a piece of the ring mat from 2002 Royal Rumble. Piece of the used ring mat right there. And I got that. But what about that? I want the new Cactus Jack Ultimate. Yeah, me too. Want that Penta? I have those pop-ups too, bro. Oh, those pops. Yeah, I thought they were pretty cool. I think I got them as a gift because I don't know if I'd really buy it, but I think it's pretty cool to have on the shelf. I used to kind of collect pops a little bit, Marvel pops, but that was a while ago. Long time ago. I've gotten a few signatures from a few people. I've gotten signatures from Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, John Cena, and I do have a belt from a Monday Night Raw I went to last year. I got it signed by... No, I went to... Was it this? Yeah, Monday Night Raw. I got it signed by Chelsea Green and I think Bailey. I was supposed to... You know a funny story about that. I was supposed to get Rey Mysterio to sign it because he was actually making his entrance. I don't know if it's on TV, but last year he was making his entrance. High five in the crowd. He said he'll come back to me to give me a high five, right? Whatever. Sign my thing. And then he gets attacked by the New Day and then injured for real. So he gets pulled out on a stretcher. So, like, he couldn't even give me the signature. But, yeah. Funny story about that. That's pretty funny. I don't know what episode of Raw that was, but, yeah. He got injured for real, though. Wait, do you use stop motion studio? No, I don't. I gotta go. All right, see you, bro. But yeah, funny story about that. So I got a few signatures. CM Punk also said the same thing, but he didn't come back either. Everybody over here saying, I'll be back on my way out. CM Punk got attacked too, bro. What the heck? I mean, bro. I did high five Jey Uso, though, and a lot of other people. I was front row by the ramp. What frame per second do you use? What? I don't know, bro. It depends on the picture. I don't just use the same amount for every picture. I mean, if you watch my videos, you could tell, but, I mean, whatever. Oh, no? What? All that I feel is falling apart deep down inside of me. What do you use for stop motion? It's in shot, bro. Feels oily and smells like, I don't know, oil. He's pretty chill, though. Well, all wrestlers do that, bro. Especially if it's at a match. I mean, they all, not all, but a lot of them either pour water or put some oils like sesame oils on them, bro. That's like a known fact. That doesn't mean he just is like that all the time. That's not, but yeah. That's pretty cool that he gave you a fist bump. You have to save. That's a good question. See, this is what I'm looking for. Questions like that. Let's pick. If I could only save 3, pick 3. Let's pick number 1. We'll go Brock Lesnar, because that's an expensive figure. We'll go... I'm not just going to go off of expensiveness. I'm just going to go off of that one because I like that one. We'll go Brock. We'll go Styles, I think. And then we'll go, I don't know. Will Ospreay. There you go. How about them apples? What up, WWG? My hands smell like my Santana's liquid for 2 days. You just got to shower, bro. I shower every day, personally. I mean, I'm just kidding, by the way. I'm sure you did shower. It was a joke. I was kidding, but I was just kidding. Baby, give me one more chance. One day I'll fill up this shelf with more people. There's not even enough people like on the roster for any. Only people I can think of that I need: Takeshita and I don't know. What do you mean by wrestlers putting oil? Dude, they all do that. Almost all wrestlers always do that. So things are smoother in the ring. They always do that. Or they either do that or they pour a whole thing of water on them before they walk out. I promise you. That's just a known thing at this point. I promise you, bro. I mean, it's on Unreal and everything. I mean, and you can even just look at them and tell. It's not just sweat. It is sweat after a while, but most of them put oil because it helps them like move around in the ring and it's smoother, doing sequences, and it just helps them, you know. His mystery liquid wouldn't come off of me. Okay, bro. All right. But yeah, that's like a thing. They've been doing that for like a while, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how to fill up this shelf, bro. It's kind of making me mad. I don't have this filled. Makes me sad. There's literally not even enough people I can put up in here. Think of, like, current guys that I'm missing. Or figures that I'm missing. Think of some names. Only one I can think of is Takeshita. I need a Takeshita figure. And Johnny Gargano. That's, like, it. At least from the ones that I want. Like, actually good wrestlers. That's it, bro. So that kind of sucks. At least for ones that have figures already. How many figures do you have? Should this be the stream where I count? I brought this up the other day, asking if there should be a stream when I count. Should I count on this stream? I'm going to run a poll. Mustafa Ali. He's pretty good, actually. I could get one of his old elites. They're actually pretty good figures. You're right about that. There's like a few, you know? It's hard to think about all of them. Vote on the poll. I mean, if you choose shut up, I mean, thanks. I don't know what else to do on this stream anyway. Counting figures would take a while. But, you know. We're going to do... I mean, what else do I have to do? What would you give me if I guess how many figures you have? I'd give you mod in my chat. How about that? Is that a good enough prize for you? I'd give you mod. I don't think you're going to be able to guess the exact number, but just so you know, this is not my whole collection. You already know that. You got all these right here. You got this guy. You got this guy. You got... That guy technically counts. Come on. Give me some money. You got this guy. You got the boxes in the back. There's 3 right there. Only 2 of those are full. 1 of those is full. None of those are full. None of the ultimates are full. And then not only that, but you have the arena as well. And there's like a few in that back bin back there. Not a lot. I said close to, if not more than 100. Oh, it's more than 150, bro. I promise you. I promise. But, yo, Daniel, what up? 867. Holy crap. I don't think I even have that many. All right, let's start to count, bro. Might as well start now. I'm going to have to get up on my chair to count the top shelf because it's pretty tall. Start counting. WCC, I'm not answering that, bro. I've been asked that so many times. I'm not answering that. I have Apollo Crews. I have Omos. I have Jay White. I have Chad Gable. I have Ethan Page. I have Andrade. I have Axiom. I have half of that list. Also, Wyatt 6 are gone. I don't want them. I don't care about them. They're not that good. LWO aren't that good. Daniel Garcia, I want. Hornswoggle, like what? Jeff Cobb, I want. And Bronson Reed, I want. That's like the only three I'm missing, really. EC3 is mid. EC3 is very mid. Yeah, I literally have more than half that list. I'll try to show them as I count. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 on the top, including the one in the box. So 12, right? Enzo and Cass, I don't have them. You're right about that. Correcto about that, sir. All right, 12 on the... Y'all got to help me remember this. Because when we start getting into the big numbers, I might forget. Understood? So keep listening to the numbers I say. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 30 off the second. 30 in total. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. 48 off of that shelf. 48. 48 off of this. Moving down. Keep in mind, 48 off of the third, just in case I get mixed up right here. 48. 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82. 82. We're at 82. 82. As we are moving down. The crowd's going to be hard to count. But as long as y'all are keeping in... Because if I get, start going fast and I mess up, as long as y'all have the number. Appreciate y'all putting that in there. We're at 82. All right. 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101. 124, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. 138. 138 off of this shelf. 138, boys. And girls, if girls are in here. Probably not. Actually, I checked my, sorry, but, man, I can't sit here and take this, man. I'm using 101% of my brain power. You ain't got to count. I'm counting. But, okay. We're at 138, boys. JF, what up, bro? I'm broke now. All right. 139, 140, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93. 93, 193. Does Pharaoh count? I don't know. Probably not. All right, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197. 198, come on, I don't know. 198, Oh, you know what we missed? 199, 200, 201, 202, 203. All right, 203. 203. Remember that. Off of here and the other inbox ones over there. 203. I might start slipping up over here because it's going to get a little harder to count when they're all grouped up like this. I won't lie to you. I'm going to try to turn on the lights in the arena so I can see. 203. No? Does Darby not count? 202? I don't care if it doesn't count. If we're at 202, that's fine. I don't really care. All right, now we got to count the arena, and after we count the arena, there's like only a few in there. Some of them are broken, but I guess that counts. This is going to hurt my brain because they're all like, you know, ugh. 204, 205, 206, 207, 208, 209, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 67, 68. 168 off of this wall. 168 off of this side. 168, I believe. Or 268, my bad. I think I said 168. That is not right. 268. How did bro count so fast? I don't know. I'm actually surprised I didn't screw that up. It's 268. That's my fault. That's my fault. I was not paying attention. It's 268. Now I'm going to count this wall and then however many are in there, which isn't a lot, so. At least I don't think so. Yeah, 268 is what we're at. But yeah. 268 in total. So far. We have this wall and, all right. 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76. 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. So 300. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 313. 313 off that wall. My figure doesn't count. That's not a WWE figure. 313. Now, got to pull out the bin. We were at 313. 313. All right. I believe there is none in here. Oh, 314. Paul Bearer is right there for some reason. I don't know why. 314. There's none in there. No way. Yeah. All right, 314. Move this out of the way. 314. There's only a few in here, and they're kind of, I think they're broken. I think some of them are broken. I don't know. There ain't a ton in here. I can make that. Oh, God. This is making it rough to get out of here. All right. Got that out of the way. Pick up the lid. All right, there's not a ton in here. So what are we at again? 314. How rich are you to have? Can I have like $10? 316, right? 316. Okay. There's not a ton in here. So we'll kind of figure out our answer. 317. That don't count as nothing. I don't even know what that is. 317, 318, 319, 320. Is that it? 320. Final number. Possibly 320. I might do it. I think it's 320. As long as I didn't miss any, which if I did, it can't be a ton of. 320, I think, is the final number. I don't think I skipped any in here. I think it's 320. 321? 320. 320. All right. 320 apparently is the final verdict. I got that done a lot quicker than I thought I would, not even gonna lie. But yeah, 320 figures right now. You're good. My bad, you're good. 320. And that's if I didn't miss any in the crowd, which if I did, it's probably like 1. I doubt I did, though. I feel like I counted pretty good. So, 320. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's just spin back up in here. Get this out of the way. Alright. Now we push this other bin back up in here. Alright. So I'm trying to make us money. 320. Wow. I thought it would be less than that. It doesn't look like 300. I guess it does, but I'm tired of seeing an option now. Why ain't it an option? I don't know what to do now. There's really nothing to do now. 320. Party in the USA. Will I still get mod? It's only 7 a.m. in Ireland. You're in Ireland? That's actually pretty cool. I'm like, a lot of my history is a lot of Irish. Like, as in, history as in, what am I trying to say? You have any Lyra Valkyria? No, I do not, actually. You have any Lyra Valkyria? I just read that. Stop asking me if I have something I don't. I'm in Brazil, JK. Do Brock Lesnar versus Obafemi versus Braun Strowman. Oh, wait, I just realized I got mod TY. Never gave me the pop-up? Yeah, bro. You're welcome. Another one. Another one. Another one. Mods, blow up his house. That's what I'm going to start saying, by the way. If somebody comes in chat and just starts spamming, and they ain't homies with me, I'm going to say mods, blow up his house, all right? Fair enough, fair enough. I want to make another custom already. I don't know why I'm addicted to it all of a sudden. I can't stop. I just can't stop. There's nothing, I don't know, man. I just want to make customs all day long. Let's look at what I have in my fodder bin. Bag, I should say. Fodder bag. I'm just addicted to making customs now. Got it? It'll be blown? Yep. Relying on y'all. Mods, blow up his house. Alright, I'll just open this fodder bin. I don't think we got anything to really build off of here. Does this count as another figure? Not really. Does it? So I got technically two figures in here. 322. I'll take it. In my mind, I have 322 figures. So, take that. I'd like to say that my past two customs were... Oh my gosh, what did I do to that? My past 2 customs were successful. What do y'all think? I'm going to say they were. The Kenny and John Moxley? Come on. Am I wrong? I couldn't take the paint off. I tried to do a custom Roman. It didn't work. I hate these knee pads. Everything about me hates these knee pads. They are so ugly and annoying, and they ruin everything. What I could do with this knee pad? Seth Rollins. Put it on a Seth Rollins. I'm paralyzed. Some of the stuff I won't use. Like, why would I use single-jointed punk arms? Never gonna use that. An Ilya Dragunov head. Even though I have Ilya Dragunov, don't worry. I didn't just use my only one. I have 2 of these suckers, so I don't know what to do with this. Some random objects up in here. Tommaso Ciampa legs. You just have to swap the knee pads, bro. That's what I did. That's where these knee pads came from, I'm pretty sure. They came from my Punk that I swapped. It was the Royal Rumble 2025 Punk. 2024 Punk. I swapped the knee pads. That's why those came from. I swapped them with the open ones, the smallest ones, because it works. Just makes random parts make a jobber. I would, but, like, I feel like I'd do that and then get an idea for a custom and then, like, have to take that apart, you know? Also, I don't know whose leg that is. A lot of these pieces are just random. I have, like, a Ilya Dragunov calf, another Ilya Dragunov calf, and one of the things is gone for it, so I won't even be able to use those. LA Knight boots. Could give somebody new boots. Some boots. Just some random pieces, really. Torso cracked Punk. To use, I guess, whenever I want. Big Boss Man, which I don't really get any value out of this figure. I used the legs for the John Moxley. That was about it. This figure's pretty much cooked now. Some other boots. I don't know who this would go on. I got 2 of these. I got some Build-A-Figure that I took the boots off of. I wonder if Ultimate Sheamus is still releasing. It is. It's been confirmed. It's also too late. Like, when they get too late like that, they can't delay. They can't cancel stuff like that. Like, if they reveal it and you can already pre-order it, they can't stop that. It's too late at that point. It's kind of sad I don't have an LA Knight anymore. I am ordering another one, though, so it's all right. We're going to buy another one. I don't know if I'm going to order it. I might just buy one. AJ Styles' arm. Yeah, I don't know if we can make anything, really. I'd have to use another base from something. I only had a basic Sheamus. That's what I had for a while, and then I got the Top Picks Elite. Yeah, I only had a basic for a long time. I used to have only basics, really. Only basics and, like, a few elites. And then I started getting heavy on the basics, so... Or the elites, sorry. And it was a while until I got my first Ultimate Edition. So I didn't even... At that point, I didn't even know the difference. I just knew that one was expensive more than the other. That's about all I knew. So, you know. Remember the storyline of John Cena getting stabbed? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? If you're wondering what this is, by the way, this is where my weapons are. So it's right here for when I film with weapons. That's why this giant Money in the Bank thing. It's for figures, but you can really only fit like 10 guys in there. I was going to make a Paul Heyman fix-up and open that Paul Heyman, but I don't know if I want to. Right now. This is just an easy elite Paul Heyman. Just swap the head. This is actually a pretty good figure. I'll give Paul Bearer some credit. This is a pretty cool figure. I wish this was a suited body that could fit, like, anybody. I wish it wasn't just so gargantuan. In 2003, I don't remember that. I'd have to see it. EWFTM. Got any other match suggestions? Do Rey Mysterio versus AJ Styles. So we only have basic Rey, AJ Styles, and Seth, but technically Sammy did the Bloodline Elite, but I can't use that all the time. It's kind of annoying. Look, I'm going to say something. When they release figures like that, like the Bloodline Sammy, look, obviously sick figure, right? But they're out here releasing that figure in, like, 2025. Like, bro, a little late to the party. Like, I get, obviously, they cannot release a figure immediately after the match or something. But, like, nobody wants to buy that Sammy when it doesn't even make sense for him anymore. He's not even in the Bloodline, and, like, he's on his own thing. He's got his other gear that's all black and stuff. It's like, dude, it's just like a moment figure. You can't really use it. At least I can't, you know. I wouldn't use it to film, you know. It's a Bloodline Sami Zayn. I will get the new Sammy, though. Okay, they do Seth versus Shawn. I want a Nathan Frazier. The new one. I want a lot of new figures from that new set, actually. Jeff Cobb, Bronson Reed, and Nathan Frazier. Seth versus Shawn versus AJ. I got a question for y'all in chat. When I start filming the tag team match, Young Bucks versus Motor City Machine Guns, what Young Bucks figures should I use? I could use. I need y'all to pay attention. I need an answer. I can use the white. I can use the Street Fighter. I can use the orange, which I used for the last pay-per-view. Or I can use these dudes. The green and pink. Which ones should I use? What up, Puggle Edits? Which ones should I use out of those four? In my mind, I was going to pick white. But I want to ask. Two whites? I agree. I was going to pick that, but I kind of want to ask y'all, because why not? I already asked y'all what punk I should use for Unforgiven, so. Majority is white, so I'll use white. I wanted to use them anyway, because they're my newest ones. Got them not too long ago for a pretty good price. They're actually the first Young Buck AEW figures. That's Series 1 right there. Series 1. I'm going to just, like, do a torso swap, because back when they did the first batch of them, the skin tone was off. So I can just do a little swap with one of them, but yeah, I'll do the white. What about, yeah, I'll do white. And then, yeah, I asked y'all the other day what punk y'all picked, the one in the blue sweatshirt with the green, yellow and blue attire. Because I've fully updated that figure. I've given it double jointed arms and new head, so it's basically a new Elite at this point. My Kenny figure has 3 different. Are you using that blue? I was, but I'm going to use my custom now. Because it's a Bullet Club Kenny, you know? So I'm going to use it. I was going to use this. I wasn't even... Because obviously if you watched 2 days ago, I was asking the stream what custom I should make, and y'all picked Kenny, so... I was never even going to make that, but... Yeah, I'm going to use this one. I was going to use the blue, but... I mean, I also got that one back there. That's the white exclusive. And I have the Street Fighter. Which, if you swap the torso, it's actually a cool figure. But, did WCC leave? I don't know. But, yeah. Is there any other attires I can ask? Who else? What other matches do I even have? Shawn Michaels? I'm probably going to use that. I only have one. Takeshita. Takeshita. Holy crap. Oh, my gosh. Okada. Golly. Anybody else? Who else am I using? I only have one Sabu. My Ultimate Kevin's the one I'm going to use. Oh, which Cody Rhodes should I use? How about them apples? I could use... This is the one in the blue. The one in the blue with the blue pants. Or This one in the gray. I can't use that because it has a torn pec. And I don't feel like doing a torso crack for that right now. Or that one in the navy. Not navy. That's kind of like... I don't know what kind of blue that is. That's a super light blue. Which one about that? 4 options. 3 options, really. Which one should I use? Which one should I use? Second one? Blue? This one? You already know which one this is. If you saw my Nitro, you know which one this is. This is the blue pants. You pooped your pants in Aldi? Dang. Alright, I'll use that one then. What other matches do I even have? Ooh. I got Will Ospreay. I could ask what AJ I should use, but I think I'm going to use the Ultimate. It's just easy to film with. The ponytail came off? That sucks, bro. Mine's fine so far. Mine's doing great, actually. Ahmed. I'm fixing MJF, because why was he standing like that? Yeah. So I start my first part of recording tomorrow for my intro to my Fed W. Okay, what are we talking about, bro? Paradise you turned out too large. I'm gonna get copyright. I keep singing like that. I'm gonna get banned off the face of the earth. Can't wait for AAA figs. It's gonna be fire. You're gonna get like Iguana, Psycho Clown. Bro, it's gonna be awesome. Octagon. Any of them. El Hijo del Vikingo, that's awesome. Might even get a little Dirty Dom in there. Just because, you know, mega champion over here. Be cool to get a Ray Phoenix variation. He's cruiserweight champion over there. Leyeska, the Ultimate Edition. That Eddie is the best. I agree. This is easily the best Eddie Guerrero the Mattel's ever made. If this is the one you're talking about. Because I have these two down here. That's a Monday Night Wars and the SummerSlam Eddie. But this is easily the best one in my opinion, too. I agree. Because it's not too shredded. It's perfect arms and torso. And head scans are great. Gear is awesome. Shirt is great. You get this, by the way. For those who don't know. You get a whole cow rope thing. I don't know why it's on my desk like that, but hey, you get that and everything. But yeah, pretty cool. I love that anyway. Sorry, I'm also about anymore. Yeah, it's great. I really do love it. Bro, mine can do a 360 frog splash. Switch to another account to get more likes on the stream. W, bro. Thanks. Appreciated. But yeah, easily the best Eddie they've ever made. Better than the first Ultimate. Freaking Shreddy Guerrero over here. Why was he so jacked? I mean, what were they even thinking? Like, obviously, Eddie Guerrero's a jacked dude, but he is not as big as Batista. He has the same torso as Batista. And bigger arms than Batista. Ultimate. I'm pretty sure. Or maybe the exact same. Either way. I don't know. They were bigger than these, I'm pretty sure. He had the giant ones. I don't know which ones I'm talking about, but yeah, either way. Big dude, just not that big. He's a shorter kind of dude, but he's still jacked. Either way. I want a giant haystack figure, bro. That wouldn't even fit in a box. figure should I get after I get John Cena Series 118? I don't know what figures you don't have, if I'm going to be quite honest with you, so I'm just going to name 3 figures I recommend getting. 3. Galaxy Seth Rollins. Penta. And Will Ospreay. Isn't Omos in AAA? He is. Omos is in AAA, you are right. He's down there cooking. He's down there making all his Homo sapiens proud. I think that's how you say that. I don't really know. Daddy Omos, correct. He's down here. I actually have a figure of him. Look at him in the very back. I think that's the tallest figure I own. Pretty darn tall. Taller than Strowman. May not look like it, but look closely, he is for sure. Probably will get Ospreay or Seth. I suggest Ospreay just because the Seth you can find in the wild, the Ospreay you can't. And it's just going up price more than the Seth is. So if you're going to get both of them, I would choose the Ospreys first before it goes up too high in price. Because you have I found this in the wild. You have a high chance of finding it in the wild. It's pretty common somehow. Or AJ. This is probably the one I'm going to use for Unforgiven, by the way. Just because I want to. Ooh, you know what I could do, actually? Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. From being AJ's sidekick to being a luchador. Yeah, bro. You're right, actually. Need to make an old-fashioned Donnybrook match with breakable barrels. I missed that. That would be cool, actually. You're right. Sorry, I missed that chat. I want Leo Rush figure. Yeah, me too. Me too. I love Leo Rush at this point. I ain't even afraid to say it. Now I'm paralyzed. Give me a dream match you want to see. I'll tell you one that can't happen, and I'll tell you one that can happen. How about that? I want to see Shawn Michaels versus... This is one that can't happen, obviously. Cannot happen. Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles. And then one that can happen with 2 people that are still wrestling today. I'll go with... this one's harder. This one's hard, to be honest. Maybe like Kenny Omega and Seth Rollins. Kenny Omega and even AJ Styles, honestly. They need ultimate scale playsets. They do. That's probably mine, honestly. Kenny Omega, AJ Styles. Kenny Omega, Seth Rollins. Kenny Omega, Roman Reigns. Kenny Omega, anybody. Anybody like that can still happen. Obviously, they're in different companies, but it could still technically happen. The Shawn Michaels one can't, though. Obviously, he's retired. But, yeah. What up, MWW? EAF? But yeah, that'd be mine. What about y'all? What about y'all? What about y'all? What about y'all? Well, I could have put Ospreay. Ospreay Javon Evans is actually... That'd be fire, dude. Could you imagine? AJ versus Ospreay, of course. Of course. Kenny Omega versus James Ellsworth Cook. Yes, he still wrestles. I actually have seen he has. Because I thought he was retired. James Ellsworth, of course. I thought. But I actually have seen something. I saw that the other day. I saw like a clip of him. It was like James Ellsworth in the Big 2-6 or something. I don't even know what it said. It was pretty funny. I thought it was funny. To join my premiere next Tuesday? Sure. That'd be James Ellsworth. Yeah, I saw a video the other day. It's pretty funny. Once the stream hits the hour mark, I think I'm going to cut it off for the night because I'm just kind of yapping. I'll probably stream. Maybe I won't stream tomorrow. Maybe I will. One that can happen is Eddie versus Ricky Steamboat, and one that can happen is Will Ospreay versus AJ Styles. W. Well, technically AJ Styles is retired, though. But, wait, AJ's... Yeah, I mean, he technically can't have that happen, but it's still a dream match. It'll never happen, though. Trust James Ellsworth wins squash match. Yeah, I know. I know that, bro. Don't worry. I'm filled in on that. So, Seth. You mean Ospreay versus Seth? That'd be cool. Stone Cold retired for 20 years but came back. Well, yeah, but, I mean, that's not, he doesn't wrestle like AJ Styles does. You got to think about the moves Stone Cold does and the moves AJ Styles does, because I don't see Stone Cold doing the 450 splash or a phenomenal forearm or a Pele kick or a Styles Clash. You know, it's just like the styles. It's harder to compete at a higher level. I'm not saying Stone Cold is bad. Obviously, he's one of the GOATs, but he wrestles. He's more of a brawler. AJ Styles is more of like a high flyer / technician. John Cena versus Kenny Omega. That'd be cool. But yeah, Stone Cold could come out at 80 years old and do some punches and a stunner, you know? He can have a match, technically. But, you know, it's kind of harder for AJ Styles to do, like, moves like that, probably, when he gets older and older. Same for as if, like, you know, by the time Batista's super old, it's going to be hard for him to hit a Batista bomb on, like, a big guy. And that's okay. You just got to think about the styles like that. Stone Cold versus Goldberg? Yeah. I don't really like Goldberg, but that'd be a hard-hitting match. All people who got me in the WWE are either retired or released. Yeah. Brock Lesnar's going to probably retire at SummerSlam for real. John Cena's gone. Drew McIntyre's still there. And yes, he got me into it because he was one of the first dudes I saw on live television. AJ Styles is gone. Shawn Michaels is gone. Obviously. Not gone as in release, but Cena, AJ, and the New Day. The main people that got me into it were Brock Lesnar, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, probably, if I had to pick three, because they were, like, the first dudes I saw. Drew McIntyre was, like, I think he was the first championship match I ever watched live. He defended his title against, like, Randy Orton or something on a Raw. Randy Orton's also up there. I watched him a lot. Because obviously I knew what the RKO was before wrestling, but I didn't know who Randy Orton was. And then, yeah, Randy Orton's probably second favorite of all time, in my opinion. Mine's Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton. Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton. Shawn, Randy, Punk, Cena. Shawn, Randy, Punk, Cena. How about that? Cena, AJ, and the New Day. Mine was Rey Mysterio. He's still kicking. I trust in Rey, bro. I think he'll be there for a while. He's still kicking. He's doing great. You can't even tell. It looks like he's in 2002 with his baggy pants, springboarding on everybody. I love it, bro. I love it. First televised match I watched was Logan Paul vs. Ricochet. Oh, so you're kind of like a newer fan, relatively. 2023. SummerSlam. That's fair. Yeah, first I watched live, I think I started watching Monday Night Raw live. I don't know what the first match was. Who knows? It was just on some random Monday Night Raw in 2020. I just know the main event was Drew McIntyre versus somebody for the championship. Probably, I don't know if it was Randy exactly. Or Brock when he won the Rumble. Ray got 2-3 years minimum. Yeah. If he really wants to. Obviously, it's his choice. Like, I think he could compete for another 5 years at the level he is right now. But obviously, it's his choice. So he'll probably retire before that. Because, like, you know, he's had surgery 5 times at his left knee. That's for those that get the joke. You know, you have to understand the lore. You have to know the lore behind that quote, bro. Well, I went to a live show a week or two before SummerSlam. Oh, okay. First match is Royal Rumble 2022 W. Yeah, my first pay-per-view was 2021 Royal Rumble. Because I became a fan in, like, December 2020 fully. Well, that's not true. Like, November. But either way. Ray Dodge paralysis. Alright, well, chat. Like I say every time, if you haven't seen my newest video, go like it and watch it. Because I spent a lot of time on it. And yeah, I will see y'all maybe tomorrow if I live. If not, the next day for sure. Because I'm going to try to film tomorrow. AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay. Before I go, drop your predictions. Who is going to win? AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay. Part 2. If AJ Styles loses, he can never challenge for the North American Championship again as long as Will Ospreay is the holder. Who do y'all got? Bye, CDW. Bye, bro. Ospreay, as long as he's the holder, AJ Styles can never challenge again. This is also a recreation of my first ever pick fed match. AJ Styles versus Will Ospreay is my first ever pick fed match. Full pick fed match. So, yeah. AJ Ospreay. So it's more leaning to AJ Styles. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. All right. Well, thank y'all. I know you can't see me, but I just saluted to you. Thank y'all for real, though. Have a great